Colors. Colors are one of the most important tools to use when you want emotions to be triggered in your users. Every site that you build or will build has emotion attached to it. For example, if you were building LinkedIn, you would want network of trusted peoples. If you're building a sports website, you would want energy. If you're building a nature website, you would want to feel something green and things like that. Therefore, colors are a very useful tool when you want to convey emotions to your users. Here are a few colors which have emotions attached to it and are generally well accepted by the users. But make sure different colors have different meanings in different parts of the world. This list shows you how colors are perceived in the Western world. For example, a simple white is considered a mourning color in some southern and eastern parts of Asia. When using colors, there are a few rules you can abide by. As developers, we are not very comfortable with colors, and therefore we should use them with caution. Fortunately, many designers and colorists have shared their palettes which we can use. Once we have decided the emotion that we want to go with our website, we can use that as a building block and then use these tools to get our palette. A few of these tools are Adobe Color, Material Palette, and ColorMind. For example, I'm building a website for Lion Safari, which means a lot of nature, and I want that emotion to be felt by users. I'll go to Adobe Color and search green, and now I will have different palettes which I can use throughout my design. One of the principles is to limit your colors, and this palette will help you. With this palette, you can play with contrast, what colors to use with your buttons, to your texts, and things like that. Once you have your palette, you can have different variations. It's not a hard and fast rule to exactly go by these colors. You can make simple tweaks to suit your design. When using colors for text, make sure you are making a lot of contrast. A light color background with a light color text is not a good idea. You would always want things to be easy on the eyes of your user. So a light background with a dark text is always a good option, or a dark background with a light text is always a good option. Make sure you have enough contrast so that users can read the text easily. Also, be consistent with your colors. For example, with your primary actions, just choose one color and use it throughout your website. For example, if you have a white form, don't use white buttons. Use colors that will pop your button. For example, in this login form, we are using a light background with a popping color for a button. One additional note I'll make here is to make sure that you consider color blindness in your colors. Some people cannot distinguish colors which are very similar in nature, for example red and green, yellow and orange, blue and purple. So if you follow these principles, for example limiting your palette, using a lot of contrast, and popping colors for your elements, it will help your design look a lot better. Let's move to the next topic.